Hey guys, what's up? And today we're going to be playing some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we finished off the second investigation, and I think we just found out who the true killer is, but we have to make sure of it today. So, let us get started. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case is decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Well, alright. Honestly, I think the last time that I played this, I completely forgot Phoenix was the defendant. I don't know. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the events are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edwards why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Should I? Well, I am curious. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth, I appreciate your demeanor. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Oh no, I forgot how I did Red White's voice. Stupid. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? God dang it. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do I locutions? Okay, I don't know. Name! These two are great together. Exactly. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Okay. Nino? Oh, whatever, okay. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Great Water Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Very well, Mr. White, you have in your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Stop showing off your stupid rings. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix! Let's go! Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. Wait a second. He said he saw Spiky. Wait, no... Didn't she say something about God? No. Alright, that's fantastic. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Was there something wrong there? I don't know. 9 o'clock. Okay, whatever. I was quietly reading. Yeah, whatever. I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Okay. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. I'm gonna press this one. Spiky-haired? Oh, come on! You say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Whatever. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I have always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Oh, come on! Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together! I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on, anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over and she too was surprised. Didn't he say flabbergasted? Whatever. Oh, I don't know. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Alright. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail? Wait. Ran to the left. Wait. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts with Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So we did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Huh! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fei & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Okay, so if you saw the victim running to the left, then we obviously know this, but... Okay, I cannot. Frick, whatever. There. It's gotta be perfect. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Ooh. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of this moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Okay. And then you hit her, savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Oh, I already know what's wrong with this one, I think. I might... Right. Wait. Wait, does it? Oh, whatever. I don't know. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Don't be excited, Phoenix. Miss May's testimony was correct as was mine. You assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Okay. And then you hit her savagely, that's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. You hit her twice! Oh. Could have dodged an attack, I don't know. Oh boy. You know what, whatever. I'm sorry. What do you mean first? First? That is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back, relax. I will try to reuse the simple words for your benefit. First she ran to the left, and then... And then you hit her. Okay. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point in hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Okay. What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then is that all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer? As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Okay, I don't know. Stop saying it was me! But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. So were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Except I don't know what piece of evidence to... You hit her twice. I don't know what says it. I know that... Ooh, I got it. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. You see, that's why I was confused. On the autopsy, it didn't say single blow, so... I don't know. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? Ooh, I can say that now. I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Oh, wow. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then... she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwop. Thwop indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor? My stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Ooh! Ha! This is almost over. Deal with it. Well, see, I looked at the other window and I heard that thing fall. What is that thing that you speak of? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you was odd? Oh, frick. Okay. I was gonna say very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Oh. Wait. Oh. Okay.
Objection!
Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass light stand. What? Look at this. Those are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? Keep saying Mr. Wright, but... okay. It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! Mr. White? Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Oh, come on! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Oh, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess to your crime now, What? I said you should confess to your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. What? The wiretap? Come on. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Why are you calling him Miles? Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached Fay and Cold offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Come on. No, I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed, for the basis conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Really? Fine. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay and Cold offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Oh boy. This is great. This is great. Can't. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Yay. Was it really you that went to the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay and Cold offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fangco law offices. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Yeah. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Wait, what? I have to present something? Oh, God. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Wait, what? I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. What? No. Huh? I know that voice. Mia? Oh, hi! Wait, what? Okay. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Welp. Okay. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? That's the power of spirit channeling for you. Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Gah! Hey, Phoenix! Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. You just have to prove it. Right. Alright. That didn't turn out so bad. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. I'm fine. You got a little apologistus in you.